Jon Jones sticks around beyond his upcoming matchup against Stipe Miocic at UFC 309. Then he's got designs on a potential fight against a reigning champion, but not the one you might think. With rumors of retirement swirling around his return on November 16th, the now 37-year-old heavyweight champion doesn't have anything left to prove when it comes to his accomplishments in the sport. That's why Jones isn't interested in just fighting anybody at this stage of his career, but there is a certain Brazilian knockout artist who's captured his attention lately. If there were to be a fight of a guy that's still on our UFC roster that would be not only financially worth it, but legacy worth it, it would be Alex Pereira, Jones told Kevin Iole ahead of UFC 309. Alex Pereira and I, we're both 37 years old. Right now I weigh about 235 pounds. I'm an incredibly light heavyweight. I think Pereira walks around at 240. I think that fight would go much farther on my legacy than a young man who's cool today and maybe gone tomorrow. In his short time since joining the UFC roster, Pereira already claimed titles across 2 different weight classes, and he's scored wins over 5 former UFC champions. He's currently riding a 5-fight win streak with 4 knockouts along the way while becoming arguably one of the biggest stars in Thai sport. Meanwhile, the young man in question is UFC interim heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall, who is expected to be in attendance at Madison Square Garden in New York when Jones defends his belt against Miocic in the main event. Aspinall has asked numerous times for the chance to face Jones since defeating Sergey Pavlovich to claim the interim title, but his calls have largely fallen on deaf ears. While he said recently that he hopes that the winner in the UFC 309 main event sticks around long enough to unify the titles, Aspinall probably won't be thrilled to hear what Jones had to say about that potential matchup. More than likely not fighting Tom Aspinall, Jones revealed. I feel like Tom Aspinall is, I don't want to say nobody, but he just hasn't proven anything. He hasn't done anything. I understand that he won his belt against Sergey Pavlovich. Sergey just got slaughtered by Alexander Volkov. I'm not here to gamble someone else making a name off of me. I'm here to compete against the guys when we look back 10 years from now like Jon Jones fought this guy and this legend and this champion and this champion.